All right. So, I want to talk to you guys today about how many reviews do you need on your Amazon FBA product listing. So, as you can see, we're not at the warehouse. We're going to do something a little different today because I wanted to take a break from our product research to talk about this because it is extremely important, and also because there is so much bad information out there about how to get reviews and how many reviews you need and all of that stuff, that I just wanted to address this before we go any further with our product step-by-step guide. So let's just dive right into our listing here that we've been looking at. This is that armchair slipcover. So my thoughts on this, and I'm going to tell you why I think this right afterwards, but my thoughts on this is you do not need very many reviews. You just need a few convincing ones. I would say the magic number is 10. You basically need enough to fill up the main page. So as you can see here, they only show 8 on this listing. Mine shows more. I think mine shows about 15 now. So most people, the reason why you just need to fill up this page and you don't need 100 or 200 or 300 reviews like these idiots in these courses are telling you, is because most people only look at this page. They don't go beyond that. So as long as these reviews are good, and chances are they will be, because they'll be the initial reviews that you get through your network, which we'll go into a little bit later here, that's all you need to worry about. Now, 10 I said was kind of the magic number. What you need to do is you need to basically just keep getting good reviews until you fill this up. Because if you get one bad review, then it's going to stick here likely for a while. Now, this doesn't always stay the same. Sometimes you will see this change, but typically the top few on my listing at least, and since we've been coming to this listing, it's been the same one. I recognize this Nerdy Girl and Starman. Typically the first few will remain the same because they've got a lot of upvotes normally. Like you can see 15 people found this helpful, 40 people found that helpful, and typically the lower you get, the less people find it helpful. So essentially you just want to focus on getting enough reviews, to good reviews, to fill up your main product page. Now, some people are going to go and look at the rest of your reviews, but not very many. How do I know this? Because I only had 7 reviews when I went out of stock. So the entire time I've been selling, all those numbers I've been showing you, I only had 7 reviews. That was the most that I had. Most of the time I only had a few. Like I said the other day, it was about a week and a half that I had no reviews. And I was getting product sales from PPC right off the bat. So don't risk your account for needless reviews. It is totally pointless. The course group that I'm in, every day just about, there's somebody saying, help, I got my account's suspended, or I'm no longer able to have reviews on my listing because they did something stupid that these idiot gurus are telling them. So and it's pointless. It's pointless. Look at how many 200 reviews. Are you going to go through 200 reviews? Are you going to look through 200 reviews? No, nobody is. Very few people with OCD are going to go to that extent to look through all of your reviews or to see that number and say, okay, now I'm comfortable. You would have to have OCD. And I apologize if that's you, but accept the fact that most people aren't like that. And do not risk your account, especially, I don't even think Amazon offers unverified reviews anymore, but I know that they roll things out in stages. As you can see, this listing doesn't offer unverified reviews. They're all verified. But if you are one of the people who still has access to unverified, do not waste your time with getting people to do underhanded unverified reviews. It's just so stupid. Whoever told you that is a complete idiot, and you need to stop listening to anything else they tell you because they do not know what they're talking about, okay? Don't use Facebook groups. Don't use review triangles, whatever the hell they're called, pyramids. I don't even know what they're called. Use people you trust. Don't let other Amazon sellers know what you're selling, for God's sake. Please be smarter, people. These people, like most of them, aren't going to succeed. If you have a good product and they know that, they're just going to take your product. Ugh, so much bad information. Okay. Anyway, what I recommend doing is talk to people. Now, if you are like me and you're not a U.S. citizen, I live in the States, but illegally. I own a property here, but I don't have very many friends here. I do have a lot of contacts here because of my other YouTube channel, which has a lot of subscribers, and that's how I accessed a bunch of people in the US to review my products. Not that many, as you can see. Only of my reviews, only 4 of them are ones that I've arranged through PayPal refunds and so forth. So you don't need to have a whole ton of people, but to get the ball rolling, everybody knows somebody through Facebook, through if you're a gamer, Xbox Live or PlayStation Network or Steam, or forums that you may post on. If you're like an avid gardener or something, go on your gardening forum. There's probably a whole ton of people that are living in the States that you are on very good terms with, who you could offer to give a free product to in exchange for a review. Now, there's always risk, but that's a lot less risky than having some other random Amazon seller reviewing your product, getting their fingerprints all over your listing, and breaking Amazon's terms of service publicly by doing this on Facebook and so forth. By doing it via private message and on other platforms like Steam or PlayStation, you are avoiding any possibility of Amazon ever finding out about it. So the best possible way to find people is through Facebook, through your friends, through your family, through your friends' friends, through your family's friends. Somebody knows somebody who lives in the States. So don't just assume that you don't know anyone in the US. You probably do. What I did was I reached out to people on YouTube, because I have a other YouTube channel that has a lot of subscribers, and they were all very willing to help me. And they all live in different states, so it's in no way traceable back to me. That's why I like the idea of doing, using like a forum or something that you post on that you may have, internet friends on, because then you can send them messages and find out where they live, and they all live in different states and so forth if they live in the US. So there's so many ways to get safe reviews on Amazon. Please don't risk your livelihood by doing something stupid like using a Facebook group. Okay? So that's it for today. This is a little different than usual, I know, but it just popped into my head, something I was told in one of these courses I took, and it was just so unbelievably stupid that I just had to make this video. Anyway, I'm not in the warehouse, so I can't get Tony to cut the feed, so Tito, cut the feed!